Welcome to Grammar Trails. In this segment, we're going to look at the 7 coordinating conjunctions and the first comma rule. A coordinating conjunction connects ideas of equal emphasis. In other words, if you use a coordinating conjunction, you are going to be connecting 2 ideas that are equally important. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions, and you must remember all 7 of them. The easiest way to do this is to think of the acronym FANBOYS. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These are the 7 coordinating conjunctions. FANBOYS. Let's go on and look at rule number 1. It states, if you have a coordinating conjunction, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, a sentence before it, a sentence after it, then you must have a comma before the coordinating conjunction. Let's look at some examples. Mike named the band and he plays the drums. The coordinating conjunction here is and. Now we need to determine if we need a comma before it. Let's see if we do. Mike named the band. Remember, in order to identify a complete sentence, you need to ask yourself 2 simple questions. Who is doing it and what is he doing? So who is doing this? Mike. And what is Mike doing? Naming. That is a sentence. He plays the drums. Who is doing this? He is. And what is he doing? Playing. So he plays the drums is also a sentence. So we have a complete sentence before and a complete sentence after and. According to the rule, we must place a comma before and. Here's another example. The band was originally called Majesty, but changed their name to Dream Theater. The coordinated conjunction here is but. Do we need a comma before it? Let's see. The band was originally called Majesty. Who is doing this? The band. And what is the band doing? Being called. That is a complete sentence. Change their name to Dream Theater. Who is doing this? We don't know. We don't know who is doing it. Change their name to Dream Theater is a fragment. It is not a complete sentence. So in this example, we do not meet the rule. We have a sentence before, then we have a coordinating conjunction, but we do not have a sentence after. You do not need to place a comma before the word but. Remember, if you have a coordinating conjunction, a complete sentence before it, a complete sentence after it, then and only then must you place a comma before the coordinating conjunction. Let's look at a few more examples. Kevin left the band in 1994, so they replaced him with Derek. In this example, so is a coordinating conjunction. Remember, there is an exception here. So is only a coordinated conjunction when it replaces the word therefore. And we'll talk more about that in later segments. Kevin left the band in 1994, so they replaced him with Derek. Do we need a comma before so? Let's see. Kevin left the band in 1994. Who is doing this? Kevin. And what is Kevin doing? Leaving. So we do have a complete sentence before the word so. They replaced him with Derek. Who is doing this? They are. And what are they doing? Replacing. So we do have a complete sentence after our coordinating conjunction as well. In this example, we have a sentence, a coordinated conjunction, and a sentence. We must, according to the rule, place a comma before the coordinated conjunction. Jordan could not join the band, for he had committed to the Dixie Dregs. Do we need a comma before the word for? Jordan could not join the band. Who is doing this? Jordan. And what is Jordan doing? Not joining. This is a complete sentence. He had committed to the Dixie Dregs. Who is doing this? He is. What is he doing? Committing. We have a complete sentence, a coordinating conjunction, and a complete sentence. What do we have to do? That's right. According to the rule, we have to put a comma before the coordinating conjunction. And here's our last example. Dream Theater formed almost 30 years ago, yet they continue to make new progressive music. Do we need a comma before yet? Let's see. Dream Theater formed almost 30 years ago. Who is doing this? Dream Theater. What are they doing? Forming. That's a sentence. They continue to make new progressive music. Who is doing this? They are. And what are they doing? Continuing. We do have a complete sentence after the word yet. Dream Theater formed almost 30 years ago, yet they continue to make new progressive music. We have a sentence, a coordinating conjunction, and a sentence. We must put a comma before the coordinating conjunction. So in conclusion, if we have a coordinating conjunction, a complete sentence before it, a complete sentence after it, according to the rule, we have to put a comma before the coordinating conjunction. Remember also, there are 7 coordinating conjunctions, and the easiest way to remember them is using the acronym FANBOYS. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. And thank you for watching this segment of Grammar Trails.